Hi guys, I'm doing this video just because I have something on my mind regarding the 2020 Rapture vision that a little girl called Mila, which is a precious little child, that she saw Jesus among other visions with him, and Jesus told her that she asked him when would the rapture be, and Jesus told her 2020. So everyone was looking at 2020, like the 31st of December of last year, but it didn't happen. And it's super strange because she has had a lot of visions, a lot of information. If you check her channel, I'm going to put it on the description, and along with the Sword of God channel, they have a lot of information too. And it's strange because we know our Lord doesn't lie. So anyway, something came up, which is that the fact that maybe we aren't 2020 may not be over yet. According to some people, the real end of 2020 would be on the 14th of March from 2021. Okay, so I'm going to put the videos, the video of the little girl, and another one which has the speaking truth in love, which is a really good channel too, and I'm going to put them here so you guys can see it and look for yourselves. God bless you. Keep with the videos.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Nita and I were just sitting here this morning, still in bed, and we thought it would be a very good idea to share a dream that Mila had last year with everybody. A very, very special dream that Jesus gave her. But firstly, we'd just like to ask the Holy Spirit, please come and be with Mila, come be with her and help her to share her dream that she had with all of you, and we hope that it blesses everybody that hears it. Okay, Mila, do you want to tell us the whole thing?
Okay, so starting from the beginning, it started like this. So, I was scared of the dark. So,
Just talk a little bit louder.
I was scared of the dark, so I wanted to turn off the lamp because Mom said it would help me sleep, but I didn't want to turn it off because I was scared. So Mom said she would come and turn it off later. So she came walking later to turn it off, and then I see in the dark like every other kid. So then my mom saw the things that I saw, and she jumped into my arms.
Just hang on. When you say you see things in the dark like every other kid, what do you mean? What do you see?
I see people running to me
that aren't really there.
And they scare me.
And what do you call them? You say you call them the shadow people.
No, I call them the ghosts.
Okay. Okay, no, not to be funny, but anyways.
The ghost of the night.
The ghost of the night. Okay, so I walked into your bedroom, and you said that I saw something very scary.
No, you saw the ghost of the night.
The ghost of the night. Okay, and you said what explain so everyone can understand.
So, and then you were so scared, you ran and jumped into my arms like you were a little baby. And then all of a sudden, everything just went to daytime, and me and Mom were standing outside. And then all of a sudden, Jesus came riding on a white horse on the clouds, saying, "It is the rapture, my children. It is time." And then Jesus stuck his face into the clouds.
What kind of a cloud was it?
It was just like a whole bunch of clouds surrounding his face. And then he said, "It is time for the rapture." And then all of a sudden I was a vision from heaven. All of us just piles of people coming up and up and up.
Wow.
And then everybody was gathering Jesus for like hours, and then
so wait, what do you mean? So
everybody was coming to Jesus for hours and hours.
So what we all went up, and you say we were in heaven, and we were all with Jesus, and we had been there together for hours and hours, everyone talking?
Yeah, and then I asked Jesus, where would our house be? And he said, walk down that road and you'll find it. So I walked down, and then I saw this huge white house, and it had this yellow sign and said, the McDougal's house.
Wow, the McDougal's house. That's cool.
So then I was very happy, and I took a step up, and then I saw a little hamster pop out into my hands.
Oh, and your favorite thing in the world is a hamster. Hey, you love
Yeah.
hamsters.
I have a hamster actually, and
Yeah.
it's in my room right now.
Yeah.
So, and then I walked up, and all I used to want is a baby sister when I had those dreams. I walked in, I saw rooms everywhere and stairs. Then I saw a baby sitting in a cot going, yeah.
Oh, cute. And you said that you weren't allowed to go into the house, but you just peeked into the door.
No, Mommy, I did. I was allowed to go into the house, but then the moment I was in and I took the first step inside, Dad woke me up for school.
Oh no. Okay, so now tell me a couple of things. What was it like? What would you say was the most exciting thing about when you saw Jesus?
I've got the most funniest and the most exciting.
Okay.
The funniest is when Mom jumped into my hand. She was in this position with her legs sticking out like this and her arms going like this.
Oh my goodness.
And she was screaming. And then the most exciting thing was everybody seeing Jesus. And Mom was screaming because she's always wanted to see Jesus.
And what is the thing that struck you about Jesus? What was the thing that was most beautiful when you looked at him?
But I've seen millions of visions of Jesus, so I know how he looks.
People that we're talking to don't know how he looks, so why don't you tell them?
So he's got a bright, shining face, and he's got like all of his skin is shining, and then he's got like a beautiful white robe over him with no spots. Like it's like it looks like there's white glitter all over it and it's just shining. So,
Oh wow!
And then he's got like a yellow cloth around him like that.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like a yellow cloth like people wear when it's their birthday, but it didn't have happy birthday, it was just a yellow cloth.
Oh, like the one that Mommy wore on her birthday. That's called a sash. It's like a sash, yeah.
So he had a yellow sash on him, and then he sometimes he has like the thing that goes around his head, and it has a little stripe at the bottom which has like blue, red, and I think blue, red, green, and then it has like a yellowish cross in the middle, and then Jesus he's got like sandy brown hair with curls that comes down to here.
Oh, okay.
And then he's got the most beautiful brown eyes.
The most beautiful brown eyes, like you.
Prettier than mine.
And then tell me, what did Jesus tell you that time when he was telling you that he's going to come and fetch you or something like that one day?
One day, Mom kept on asking when she kept and I decided I wanted to ask Jesus when was the rapture gonna be, and he said 2020, and then so I like that, but then she did not tell us which month, so I thought about it, and I've always had this feeling inside of me that it would happen on Christmas. So I think it will happen on Christmas.
No one knows though. Hey, but
I don't know, but I think I just got a feeling inside of me.
Okay, and you're not worried about Jesus coming for the rapture?
What?
You're not worried about Jesus coming to fetch you?
Why?
No, well, you're just very excited about it. And how did you know about that? Did Jesus tell you about that?
I think actually, no, Mom told me about it.
But what is the time that you told me that Jesus said to you? That's when I explained it to you. And Jesus said, you know, Mila, I love you. And he said something about your life here will be...
Oh yeah, so my first actually dream of Jesus, we were both lying in bed, this bed right here. Then I saw Jesus like in that corner over there, and he was just sitting, and he showed me his hand, and he showed me how the holes are in his hands.
So that was a vision, hey?
Yeah.
And you were very excited when you saw that.
And then once I did ask Jesus, when would the rapture be? This is before he told me it was in 2020. Then he said it'll be very soon, but you must enjoy the rest of your life here. It'll be very fun. And then yeah, that's basically it.
That's what he said. Okay. Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us, Mila. And we just pray that it blesses all of our brothers and sisters out in the world. And we just pray that God will bless you all and cancel all the works of the devil. Let them come to absolutely nothing in all of your lives and in our lives. We pray that no, we don't come under any attack from sharing this video. And we love you all, and God bless you. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Hey guys, it's Deborah. I'll be quick. This should be short. I just wanted to just update you guys on a couple things. So this article you see, it says Israel calls fourth election in 2 years as Netanyahu Gantz coalition collapses. So it's set for March 23rd. So Israel is going into their fourth election. You can read here that it says the 23rd Knesset officially dispersed as the clock struck midnight on Tuesday night, and the deadline to approve a 2020 budget expired, sending Israelis to the polls for the fourth time in less than 2 years. Elections were automatically called for 90 days from now, namely March 23rd, 2021, though that date could yet be changed by vote. So tentatively, March 23rd, 2021. And now, why does this matter, you say? Well, like I've been talking about before, Rabbi Kisma's prophecy, which was from 200 AD, and I went into a long spiel and story on who he was and why I would even give him, the time of day. But he said, okay, it said, I'm just going to skip down to like the fifth line. It says, when this gate falls and is rebuilt and then falls for a second time and is rebuilt and then falls for a third time, they will not have a chance to rebuild it before the Son of David comes. And we've looked it up, and apparently the rabbis believe this word gate means government from Deuteronomy. So the government falls 3 times, but before it can be rebuilt a 4th time, the Son of David comes. So that means it's supposed to be rebuilt on March 23rd. So he has to come before then. So this is something that I didn't find out, but I saw on Hourly Watch, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So they've realized 323, which would be March 23rd, in Strong's Exhaustive Concordance. I guess they felt led to look this up. 323 means a showing forth. And the proclamation of an appointment. So it's basically a showing forth. And if you go down a little bit in Strong's 323, you see where it occurs in Luke 180, one occurrence, and it means the day of his public appearance to Israel, the day of his showing unto Israel. So I find that very interesting that March 23rd is their cutoff date for this election. Rabbi Kisma said before it is rebuilt a 4th time, which would be on March 23rd, the Son of David will come. So he didn't say Messiah will be revealed or anything like that. So the Son of David is Jesus. So that sounds more like the rapture, although he was a rabbi. And so is the Antichrist going to be a son of David under that line? I have no idea. I just wanted to share that with you guys. March 23rd is the 4th election. Kisma said before it could be rebuilt a 4th time, Son of David will come. And that's March 23rd, and 323 is the day of showing unto Israel. Will they all see something that day or just before that day? I don't know, but I wanted to share that with you guys. Another thing I wanted to talk about was times being changed. It says, and I can't remember the verse, but that the Antichrist spirit will choose to, or will try to change times and seasons. And I'm not going to get into all the different things that have changed, but we do know from Exodus chapter 12, verse 1, it says that Nisan 1 is now going to be the new year. That's God saying it. He changed everything around. God can change things. And you can read it. He changed the new year to be Nisan 1, but the Jews still celebrate it in September, Rosh Hashanah. But Nisan 1 from Exodus 12 is the first of the year. So Nisan 1 falls on March 14th this year, 2021. And I'm bringing this up because the little girl from Indonesia, that dream that she had, she said it was the new year when she was raptured. And January 1st has passed, of course. And I'm not, basing everything around my life around the dream, but I'm just saying she said she heard the shofar blast. Now, a new year, shofar doesn't blast in January. That has nothing to do with Gregorian anything, but it would blast on Nisan 1. She said she heard the shofar blast. She knew it was the new year. And I just wanted to bring that up. Plus, if we're going by the prophecy in the Psalms, we're in the 120th year. That's a whole nother thing. If you don't know, I'm sorry. But before that ends, it would make sense that we would be raptured. That's a whole nother long story, but I wanted to bring up that March 14th is Nisan 1, and that being the new year could line up with, like I said, that little girl's dream and the 120th year with regards to prophecy of the Psalms and Psalm 120 matching up with the rapture. It could be Psalm 121, but it could be on the cusp. Therefore, it is both almost. So I don't know, but I just wanted to tell that to you guys. And I also wanted to mention that if we are raptured before March 14th, like if it was the day before, because it would still be in the 120th year and it would still be like New Year's Eve when you'd blow the shofar. Instead of being March 14th, it'd be March 13th. And I looked that up, being 313, and I found this. So in Strong's Exhaustive Concordance, 313, which could be March 13th, the day before the year ends, New Year's Eve, for the real New Year's Eve, means to beget again, to beget into a new life, to be born from on high. So to beget into a new life, that sounds like the rapture in a way. To be born again, to be born from on high, and to beget into a new life. So could that happen March 13th because it's still within the 120th year, and it is like the little girl said, it'd be like a New Year's Eve kind of situation. And that would still line up. Well, it would have to be, I don't know if it would line up with the Son of David being revealed, because I don't know if he'd be revealed and then we'd be raptured, or it would be in January. So these are all just things I'm putting out to you guys that all I found interesting, that I feel like we're on the cusp of all these things coming to pass and prophecy is basically ending. And then I saw this, what's it called? I saw this comment in somebody's video, but I honestly can't remember where I saw it. But anyway, I just took a picture of it because I thought it was interesting. And they put the wedding Wednesday, Trump's last day as president, January 20th. And our Bibles state, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye at the last trump. So that will be the last trump. The trumpet will sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. 1 Corinthians 15:52 so he's taking letters and putting them with numbers, or she, I don't know, sorry. So A equals 1, T equals 20. So at 120, equals 120, equals January 20th, so 120. And then 1 plus 20 equals 21. So 20, 21, and then I don't see what he's saying here, or she. 21 equals 777. Oh, I guess divided. It's 777. So it's like a heavenly number. So it's some sort of math thing, but I just thought I would just share this. Yeah, so, and then he put, about inauguration. Inog sounds like Enoch, right? Enoch was God's first raptured human, thus saying Enoch time points at the like inauguration time, Enoch time, at the coming rapture, just like Jesus coming being called the great ark, thus symbolizing the ark of Noah, thus brethren, Enoch time we fly. So I just thought that was cute, and that seemed kind of interesting, and it is the last Trump possibly, and all these things. So I did want to share just those things with you, dates that are coming up. I did want to do something more in depth on times and seasons changing, and calendars and different things, which I'm still, thinking about trying to do. But this is just a quick update about, because we're coming so close to January 21st, which is really big, could be the last Trump. We're coming close to the fourth election, which before they do, which March 23rd, we're not supposed to make it that far because by then, the son of David will be revealed. But if we are here for the revealing and then go right after, we have oh no, that's actually not true. That would work out much better because now I'm thinking March 14th would be Nissan 1, so we'd be gone, say on March 13th, and then March 23rd, which would be the day of his revealing, like I showed you 323 in Strong's, that would be the day that Israel would see their Messiah, I guess. So that kind of works out. So either January 21st is like a Rapture Enoch inauguration, last Trump thing, or it could be March 14th because it's Nissan 1 and, at the shofar blast, New Year's Eve, we go 313, meaning to beget into new life. That's a possibility. And then March 23rd, 323, all equaling his revealing to Israel. And that would be the Antichrist to Israel. And that all fits. So I thought I would share that with you guys. Hope it blessed you, and just keep looking up. So until next time, I will talk to you again soon or see you in the air. God bless and shalom.